Hello everyone again, this is Easy from MSLumiaBlog.com, and today we'll be taking a quick look at the new build 10.536 compared to the previous build 10.512. So on my right here, I've got the new build 10.536, and on my left, you can see the previous 10.512. I'm just going to do a quick so there you can see this is the previous 5.12 build, and this is the newer version, the recently released 10.536. Microsoft did announce a bunch of new improvements, optimizations to the new build here compared to the previous one, and we will take a quick look at both right now. First thing I noticed off the bat is my LEDs on my capacitive buttons here don't work. Both devices are Lumia 830s, same model. For some reason, after I upgraded to 10.536, the LED lights don't work. They're actually intermittent, sometimes they do, but as you can see, compared to the previous build, so that might be one issue Microsoft could look at, but it is model specific. Moving on, the most notable change from the previous build to the newer one is your lock screen. So if I double tap, as you can see, it takes a while for your lock screen information to come up. Do that again so you can see Microsoft has resolved that issue. You can see there's nothing, then it takes about 3 seconds, then it comes up. But on the newer build, they fixed that issue, so that's a good thing there. And secondly, another nice welcome fix is in the map application. Go in there. So with the new build 10.536, you can now pinch the zoom to move your maps around, whereas on the previous one it doesn't work. So it looks like this isn't an app specific problem. It was more on the OS side of it. So as you can see, because they should have just updated the map app, but it needed a new build. So this was an issue that was not related to the actual application, but on the operating system. So there you can see now it does work. Here you still have to double tap to zoom in. So that's a nice fix from Microsoft there. Then what else? If you slide down on the Action Center, the quiet hours doesn't work. It has been fixed on 10.536, as you can see there. Mobile hotspot also now works. I can go in there and you can set up your cellular data and all that stuff, whereas on the previous build you could set it up, but when you try to connect, the problem was it could not assign IP addresses to whatever device was connecting to it. So that is now fixed with the new build there. So that is a 1 plus. And what else? Other than that, everything seems to be just a whole bunch of fixes, optimizations. Performance wise, it is faster than the previous build, as we'll see in a bit. So I'm just going to launch, let's see here, I can launch the store application. I can find it. Let's see. So I'm going to launch it at the same time. So as you can see, the new build is faster than the older one there. You can try something else. You can do the Edge browser. Microsoft Edge. at the same time. So, I mean, it's slightly faster. Well, there's a problem, the rendering. Well, it didn't actually open the same page, so I'll do it justice by, let's see, open up a web page. See if the browser is faster. Both are connected to the same Wi-Fi, so it looks like it's quite faster on the previous build here. We can test something else. Let's see. Also, before we keep testing, there is an issue where you can see a Z storage. This app actually crashes the settings page, so that is an issue Microsoft is aware of, and they did list in the list of issues. Then moving on, the Photos application did get a few improvements with this build, so you can see you now have the new folders as compared to the previous build here. So you have right there albums collection. There is no more hamburger menu. It's more of a pivot navigation system back to the original way Microsoft used to do it. So, and yeah, you have your albums, camera roll, save pictures, screenshots, and then you have your folders where you can. This was originally on Windows Phone 8.1. Microsoft has reintroduced these features back into the Photos application, which I'm guessing is a lot of pressure from Windows insiders to bring back this feature. So that's a good thing. We would love to see individual folders being able to manually sync albums or folders to OneDrive. That feature has not yet been implemented. And yeah, so hopefully we'll see more enhancements, more new features coming over. What else here? Microsoft has reintroduced the Insider Hub, but that is not available on the previous build. Then also, there you can see the Insider Hub. Then also the Windows Feedback app. You can now share your feedback on social networks. Let's go open that here. So you can see there's a new Windows Feedback application. The UI, you can see the difference in the two. This has more of the universal touch to it with the Windows 10 UX there. This has more of the old Windows Phone 8 Metro buttons at the bottom there. So you can see the differences between the two of them. And when you do add, you can actually add a whatever feedback you want to add. For instance, I'm just going to type, you can send it. So you can see here too, so the whole UI is different. So there, and you have the option to share. So we can pick feedback and you can share this feedback. You want to share it, you say yes. And you can choose what media you want to use to share. I don't know why there's a tab for NFC. I guess you can share with other Windows insiders on your Windows phones. That's the only way I see it happening. And let's see, on the old, there is no option to share feedback suggestions. So that is one notable feature upgrade in the feedback application. So that is pretty much it. There isn't a whole bunch of new features. Microsoft is focusing on optimizing the operating system. It seems it's been a while since we've seen any drastic change or new additions to the operating system. So it's looking likely that we might not see any significant feature upgrade to the existing Windows 10 Mobile, which is quite sad because a lot of feedback has come in about making, for instance, the Action Center transparent or have a blur effect, and a whole bunch of other features. You can stay tuned, subscribe to the blog, and I will be doing a comprehensive list of features that are still missing from Windows 10 Mobile. It would be nice if Microsoft did implement a few features once Windows 10 launches, so it would have that nice first impression for new users. I mean, it's not to say more features aren't coming, but it would be nice to have at least a fundamental set of features that are available upon launch of Windows 10 Mobile. But for now, most of what we have here, we haven't seen a feature upgrade or any new features in the last, I think, 3 builds that have come out. So it would be nice. Microsoft did add a few, especially the action blur effect, which I think should be fairly easy. It's already available on Windows 10 in the Action Center. That's already transparent, so it would be nice if you saw that feature added. Also, there's a whole bunch of other features missing, but those are application independent, like in the Outlook Mail. Do a speed test with the Outlook Mail, see if there's any improvement. Let's tap this too. So it looks like I haven't set this up yet, so but yeah, there is still no unified inbox. We're hoping that will come, but that is an application specific that can easily be upgraded from the Windows Phone Store. All in all, the performance difference between the previous build and this latest 10.5.36 is not that glaring. The main improvement is the lock screen, and the mobile hotspot issue has been fixed, and the quiet hours have been fixed also. And another feature Microsoft introduced is you can now use the start button for one-handed use. So there is something funky going on with my capacity buttons. You can see it doesn't work. Okay, there you go. So this feature was only available on 5-inch screen devices, but Microsoft introduced it to phones with less than 5-inch screens. So if you have a phone like the 635, you should now have this feature to bring down the screen for ease of access for one-handed users. So that is a one plus. Other than that, yeah, slight improvements. I'm sure most insiders would love to see more new features. I don't think we're satisfied with the features that are available now on the application. And let's do a speed test with calculator. So yeah, you can see it's like a millisecond faster on the latest build. So it is a tad faster than the previous 10.5.12. Should you upgrade to the latest build? I have been using 10.5.12, the previous one, for over a month. The new one, as you can see, I just installed on this Lumia 536, on this Lumia 830, sorry, and the capacity buttons don't work. So I think there are going to be issues depending on what model Lumia you're using. So I can't really say. I have a 930, which I'll probably have to see how the build runs on it. But from my experience so far with this build, it's too early to say if you can use this as a daily driver. I did use a previous build with the lag from the lock screen and all other issues from the mobile hotspot, all quiet hours. So yeah, this is definitely an upgrade compared to the previous build, as it fixes a lot of the bugs we experienced. So yeah, that is a quick look at the build 10.5.36. You can drop comments below. Remember to subscribe to this channel for more videos. I'm doing a whole bunch of comparison videos as newer, more stable builds come out. I'm trying to compare this with Android, iOS, even Symbian. You'd be surprised there's a bunch of features on Symbian devices that are still lacking from Windows 10 Mobile. So be sure to subscribe, and look forward to more videos coming up within the next week. All right, and this is easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.